Hello y'all and welcome to game 4 of the TNQ. So this was the next day of the tournament. I was facing off a clubmate from playing the Orcs and Goblins. And to start with my list, he have a very combat heavy list, you will see it later. I hide in the corner. He basically dropped everything after we dropped some. I dropped some skirmisher first, but then he dropped everything and I just put myself in this corner. And yeah, I have built a solid bunker around myself. I will have my list down below in the description, but as you can see, the Saurus block is and the temple guard is protecting one of my flank. The other flank I will just have my salamander, Chameleons, Skinks and small Saurian block to throw out as chaff. And yeah, this is my deployment zone. My slan got his spells. Let's see, he got healing waters, master of earth, the oaken throne, stone skin and summer grove. And well, here's the original 2 unit I just throw out to the other flank to lure him to deploy stuff on this side as well. So for his deployment, you can see he have spread out his army much more than I did. And you can see first off he got his Gnatcher wrecking team as far out on this flank as can go. Then he got a Goblin Chieftain. Nothing really special with him. He's kind of hard to kill because he have 1-up save and impact hits and stuff like that. A small unit of 20 Night Goblin with short bows. An Iron Orc Chieftain with great weapon. You have to reroll wounds towards him and a 1-up save. And then he got his unit with Head Bashers, Savage Orcs. They got the Banner of Speed, and in there he got his general, a warlord with fencer blade, mithril mail and crystal ball. So basically his weapon skill 10, 1+ to hit, I think +1 toughness. So he's kind of hard to kill, but no ward. And then he got the avatar of the Green Gods BSB 5-up ward. And look at that model, it's a beautiful one. He actually done that one as well as the Gnatcher wrecking team and the Gnatcher horde. You will see later in the next picture himself in a 3D printer, so I think that's really cool. And then he got a big unit of common orcs with spear, bow and full command. In their unit he got a level 2 with the skull splitter bow and path of big green gods. Then he got a goblin big shaman lore of shadow level 4, book of arcane power, so he got 1+ to dispel and cast spell. So that's this side of his army. And on this flank, next closest to me, he got a big unit of Gnasher herds, 40 of them, a Gnasher wrecking team and a big giant. And the special scenario for this game is actually that stone pillar in the middle gives everyone within 6 inches -1 leadership, and at the start of every turn it marks the unit that are closest to it, and your opponent's job is to actually kill that thing. And I must actually have dropped first to get the first turn, I think. I don't really remember why he deployed such a wide, maybe because I threw out some small units first, maybe. I'm not really sure, but you can see I didn't really do much. I moved my Chameleons Skink back to get the Saurus to be closest to that objective, so he will have to kill those Saurus units to get a point for it. Other points you get is first kill your opponent's general, first kill a scoring unit in close combat, and first kill a scoring unit in shooting, I think. So yeah, I stay back in my first turn, tried to cast some magic but it didn't work. So over to the Orcs and Goblin first turn. Well, he realized how to play this game, so he pushes his unit forward to get closer to fight me on this flank. And I hope, with he being so widespread, I could take care of one part of his army first when it would slam into me. And here you can see on this flank he's rushing forward with his green skin guys. Well, so for my turn, what I did, I pushed up my 2 salamander up on the hill to spit at his Gnasher herd, and my Chameleon Skink pushes forward to take down his Gnasher. And that's it for movement. Actually, I didn't do much. I still stay in my safe corner. And in the magic phase he did stop Master Verge on his Gnasher wrecking team, but I did shoot the signature from Path of Light with my laser cannon Thyroscutus and kill it off, and that's magic. And then my Chameleon Skinks go and shoot at his giant, and it ended up with him only having 1 wound remaining. So for my turn, what I did, his giant charges my Chameleon Skinks, I fled off the board, and he tried to redirect into my salamander. I fled there as well, so I get away and he only get a fail shot. His Gnasher herd did not shot because he was too far away, I think. And well, other news, he had pushes forward his other flanks a bit, but I don't really have a picture of it. You can see his Neander Orc pushing forward and the idol of the great green gods as well. So over to my turn, and you can see here I stay put, stay back with my whole line actually. And this is showing me I basically throw my salamander in front of his Gnasher herd unit, so he will have to charge them, and I will choose to flee, and he will run him down and hopefully give away a flank to my spearman Saurus warrior so I can get rid of that unit. Hopefully that's the plan, at least. In the magic phase I get rid of his giant in I don't know if it was the Path of Light spell or the Master of Earth, but it doesn't really matter. He is dead anyway. And yeah, it did actually work, because his Gnasher herd charges my salamander. I fled. He didn't were not able to redirect, even though we have a reroll, but he was only leadership 5, so he gave away a good flank charge to my spearman. I think a mistake I did here is I have the general in the spearman because of giving away the bubble of leadership better, but yeah, you will see later on why that was a mistake. Otherwise he pushes up forward. I have thrown some Chameleon Skinks in front of his Iron Orc boar boy and the Goblin Spider, and the Goblin Spider charges them just to be in the way of his unit going too much forward. So this is actually my turn 4, and now I will have to start throwing away stuff to, first of all, my Skink Hunter unit pushes forward to stop his Neander Orcs. My Chameleon Skinks go up to stop his to basically get out of the way and stand in front of his Gnasher wrecking team. Hopefully he will just go through them, eat them, and then he will randomly hit some orcs, because I don't want that one in with my Temple Guard or Saurian warrior or something like that. This is a mistake I did actually, because I got a good flank charge off with the Saurian warrior, but they are out of the bubble of a lot of things. I think they are out of the bubble of the BSB, and as well as the +1 weapon skill Thyroscutus, which will be a big deal later. So it is a big miss for myself with this bubble I have in the corner, but otherwise I think I still got the situation under control. Well, I did kill off the Gnasher herd, and they exploded, and they kill a lot of my guys. And you can see there, I still I get off some good spells in magic phase. He stopped the stone skin, that was important. I think he uses his... No, he doesn't have a scroll, but he throw all his dice to that one. I did get off with my 4 remaining dice. I choose to cast Masterwork on his Gnasher team next to my Chameleons Skink over there to try to kill it. I rolled double 6 and loses my 2 remaining die, unfortunately. So I could not dispel that one. So my Saurus got toughness 2, I think, which will be very important in the common combat with his error boys, common orcs, charging into them. So this is how it looks after my turn 4. I have taken a lot of losses to get rid of his Gnasher herds. So here we go, his turn. His Gnasher wrecking team eats my Chameleon Skinks and landed over there. His common orcs with spear and bow charges my Saurian warrior, and I'm actually not worried about that. I will think I will win that easily. And as well, his great idol of the green god charges into my temple guard, and I definitely think I will win that because I got off the poison and a crap ton of attack with the totem of toxic, so I probably just wipe him out in the first turn. But he does have 7 wounds, so it will be dicey, I think. Otherwise he just pushes up his army towards me. And this is also stupid of me. My general was out of the bubble of my Thyroscutus, and both the general and the BSP was out of the bubble actually, I think. And they throw some spells from the great green gods, and it killed my salamander. And that causes a panic check on my Thyroscutus with the last cannon, and it fled off the board. So that's yeah, not good. You can see on the hill I have a fleeing skink chief. Actually he got first charged by the idle green gods there, as you can see there, and then by the spider goblin. This is how it looks. So prepare for combat. And holy shit, his common orc kills my Saurian warrior. I did actually get off the remove that remains in play shadow spell in the magic phase, but yeah, this is brutal. He killed them and he catches them. Even worse, and that was my general, so now he scored 2 battle points for killing that. And that was something I didn't count on actually. Even though we had his as well as this time I have my BSB out of range of him. I don't know why. My placement of my BSB was crap this game, so I could not reroll. I think I was down on a 6 or 5, something like that, and I broke and he ran me down. So a stupid mistake of my part. And here we go, the comet with the great green idol. I do 5 wounds on him, and he have impact hits and thunderstomp and stuff, so he killed a crap ton on my temple guard, and I have no general in it. I'm not stubborn. I actually thought, oh yes, I have a rank, I'm actually steadfast, but then he reminds me he have monster rank, so I am not steadfast. So I was down to leadership 5 maybe. It wasn't too good, and my BSP, I don't know where the fuck I put him. He was out of range again, which was so stupid. I think I put him in the corner. I don't know why. But the most important thing is I stand, and yeah, hopefully I will just kill him next turn, even though it looked very bad for me now. So in my turn I found some senses to myself, at least. I pushed up my BSB and he joins the Slan, the Cattle Lord. And if you know the rules, like I apparently have forgotten, you cannot roll join any character to a ghost character. So this was actually a fail of my part, some unintentional cheating. But yeah, This is for my moment. My Skink chief actually rallied on Leadership 6, which was kind of nice, and I prepare my small Saurian unit to hopefully flank charge his common orc if I got the opportunity for that. And as you can see with the marker over there, I did get off the flesh to stone on my temple guard, which was so nice, and I basically were able to just kill the great idol, and I reformed like that to stop his common orc from charging the Thyroscutus and get out of the arc of his Neander orcs. And so we can charge more with either his 2 character and his common orc, and hopefully I can be able to win this just by killing a crap ton of his guys. So yeah, that was my turn 5. And well, his spider guy charges the flank of the Thyroscutus. I think the Iron Orc tried as well, but he failed, and his common orc did not. He reformed his Neander orcs to face off my temple god, and he reformed his common orcs into ranks. And to stop me from charging him, he throws his war boss in front of my temple gods. And well, my Thyroscutus didn't take any damage from his spider, and he win by 2, but I stand, of course, because the Thyroscutus are just awesome. I will have to go down to my local game store and buy another one of those so I can run 3 of them in my Saurian Ancient list next time. Well, my turn 6. Basically, I done more stupid thing. I don't even know why. I had reformed my Thyroscutus, and I reformed it in such a way from his from my temple guard, which is just stupid, and I don't know why actually. My Saurian warrior move up to get out of arc of his common orc. This Cault lord do the same. And of course, I started with the Thyroscutus, and I used the crushing attack, and with his tail he sent the spider guy flying across the board, and he is so dead, and that felt so good. And I reformed like that, and I'm just about out of range to give poison to my temple gods. I don't know why. I have nothing to say here for my defense. Yeah, it's stupid. But anyway, he stands there, and I could not break his general. His iron orc. I have a flag, and he have killed my champion in a challenge. I win by 1. He did not break, unfortunately. So my temple gods are in deep shit now. Well, so for the final turn of the Orcs and Goblins, his Neander orc flank charges my temple god, and even though I got flesh to stone, I only got +2 toughness, so only toughness 6, and his bashers are brutally good. In shooting phase, he uses his skull splitter on his orc shaman and shoot on my BSB. And the Thyroscutus panic, so he will receive half point for that one as well. This one goes great, guys. Well, he killed off every single temple god in combat. He might have spared one alive just to catch him within overrun, so he gets full point for them as well. So that's the game, guys. A big victory for the green skin. But thankfully he didn't take too many of objective points. He only took 2, so he shared the rest. So I got 2 objective points, which is good. And I think I did get the Nashor Herd and Giant, Nashor team, and the Spider. So I got some point at least, so it wasn't too bad of a loss for me. I think I might have got 6 points, something like that, but it's another loss for the Saurian Ancient, unfortunately. And yeah, that's it for this game. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments, post them below and I will try to answer them as soon as I can. Feel free to like and start subscribing if you haven't already. Have a nice one.